ツマンおじ今日のニュースを読みます。Reuters Dollar drops as the U.S. Justice Department subpoenas Fed Powell by Karen Bretter, January 13, 2026. Summary: Powell calls subpoenas as pretext for interest rate influence. Powell's term as Fed chief ended in May. Trump considering replacement. Iran keeps communication open with U.S. amid protest crackdown. The dollar fell on Monday after the U.S. Department of Justice threatened to indict Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell over comments to Congress about a building renovation project, raising concerns about the independence of U.S. Central Bank and the long-term outlook for the currency. Powell on Sunday said the Fed had received subpoenas from the Justice Department last week about the remarks he made to Congress last summer on cost overrun for the $2.5 billion building renovation project at the Fed headquarters in Washington. He called the action a pretext for the White House to gain more influence over the interest rate, which U.S. President Donald Trump wants cut dramatically. Trump did not direct Justice Department officials to investigate Powell, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said on Monday. This just ended the dollar's New Year bounce, said Mark Chandler, chief market strategist at Bannockburn Global Forex in New York. The subpoenas have probably overwhelmed by geopolitics. Trump is expected to replace Powell with more dovish Fed chief when Powell's term ends in May, though Powell may remain as a Fed governor. Trump will interview BlackRock chief bond investment manager Rick Reuters on Thursday, Fox Business Network reported on Monday. Reuters is among 4 finalists under consideration to succeed Powell. U.S. Senator Lisa Murkowski on Monday threw her support behind the fellow Republican Tom Tillis' plan to block the Trump's Fed nominees due to the Justice Department investigation. The dollar index, which measures the greenback against a basket of currency, including the yen and the euro, fell 0.37 points to 98.87, with the euro up 0.29% at $1.1671. The Swiss franc was among the best performers on Monday, with the dollar weakened 0.54% against the currency to 0.797. Markets awaited tariffs ruling. The dollar was boosted on Friday after solid U.S. job report for December further reinforced the expectation that the Fed will hold the rates steady at its January 27-28 policy meeting. Fed funds future pricing shows that the next rate cut is now seen as unlikely until June. The next major U.S. economy focus will be the release on Tuesdays of consumer price inflation report for December. The greenback has also been supported this year by a safe haven bid on rising geopolitical concerns after the U.S. took Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro into custody, and as Trump expressed his desire for the U.S. to acquire Greenland. Developments in Iran has also become a key focus. Iran said on Monday it is keeping communications open with the U.S. as Trump weighed the responses to a deadly crackdown on protests that have posed on one of the biggest challenges to clerical rule since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. We see near-term crosswinds for US dollars, with support emanating from a still stable U.S. macro and Fed policy backdrop and brewing geopolitical risks. Nomura FX analysis led by Craig Chen said in a report on Monday. 以上です。